Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for March 29th, 2022. I'm Arlene Grace, an intuitive energy coach, master numerologist, and channel. So as I feel into today's energy, it feels like, I don't know, effervescent would be the word. And we are being supported by the 2 and the 7 of clubs. The 2 is really about coming together. It's coming into union. It's coming into connection. You may be feeling inspired to find your tribe, to find your community, to connect with others, whether that is one-on-one with your partner, lover, friend, or inspired into finding others that are like you. Now, I know that sounds strange, and yet at the same time, it's this realization that we've moved through this journey together. The entire planet has moved through a journey for the last, 18, 20 months, 2 years, some more, right? And it has been an awakening, right? Many of these awakenings have been right in our face. We've been feeling it. We've been seeing it. Many of us have been awakening to what is true for me. Who am I now? What is it that I want? And so through this journey, there's been this reemergence of who we are. And in that, there's this inspiration to connect with others that feel, I don't even know if feel is, but are attracted to the same ideas, beliefs, mindsets, in the same direction that we desire to go in, right? And so the 7 of clubs is here, and the 7 of clubs is, will you trust the wisdom within you? What are you being inspired to do? That when we look out in the world, that we can see that the world has changed, that there is no backwards, there is no going back to what was. In fact, we can see that there has been a dismantling of things. Things have been breaking down in order so that we could create something new. And so we can be feeling inspired to take things to the next level, to be innovative, to create new programs, to create new policies, to create new structures in the world. And not just in the world, but for ourselves, in service to ourselves, right? And so in this, there's this invitation to really look at what you see and yet allow yourself to desire more. And that this knowing that in the desiring of what you want more and coming into the clarity of what that feels like, that you will receive the mirror of that. You will receive experiences in your life to show you that you are moving in the direction based on how you feel, based on where you're thinking, right? And so I'll use an example where last night I was with a few men, and we were sitting around and we were chatting, and it was a lot of fun. And for me, I am all about impact. I am all about our humanness. I am all about our intuitive, inherent abilities that we all have that are here to be expressed in the world, right? And back in the day, I used to be afraid of that. I used to be scared of looking crazy or looking weird or people judging me for that, right? And yet in this journey, I've decided to be me, right? I've decided to own my humanness, my ability to see, sense, know, my the skills that I've developed, the learnings that I have, the wisdom that's within me. And it was beautifully mirrored last night with these men, where they were asking me, well, what is it that you do? And so I was sharing, oh, well, I'm an intuitive life coach and I do this. And I guess some would say that I'm psychic. I'm also into numerology. And so I speak about numerology and the consciousness of that and this and that and whatever. And they were like, oh, share my numerology. And so I was quickly doing their tic-tac-toe, giving them a bit of their ruling number and knowing some of their birth cards, giving them some information about them so that they could see them. And they loved it. They loved it. They loved seeing the magic that was within them. They loved hearing about them. They loved seeing what was available. They loved seeing what was available, even though it's not tangible, right? They were trusting the unseen based on calculations, based on what was coming through, based on what I was feeling with them. And it was a beautiful experience where one just took my hand and started, doing this palm reading and was like, oh, well, this is your life and love line. And this is this, and this is this. And it was fun and intriguing because it was so unexpected. And yet it was an experience of, wow, here I am, and I'm seeing a mirror of them showing me their magic, them expressing, oh my God, intuition is so important, especially when you run a business, because when you are intuitive, you can actually feel into where I go next. And just hearing the conversation from them and experiencing that with them. And so this is your invitation. Are you feeling called? Are you feeling pulled to your tribe? Are you feeling pulled to understand more about you? Are you feeling pulled to know that you are more than just your body? That you are more than your five senses? That we are here to inherently discover our own gifts, discover our own expressions so that we can create more in the world, so that we can use that information for the structures and the policies and this and that and the school board and the hospital healthcare and that and this, and that everyone has their own expression. And of course, it's going to be based on what it is that their service is in the world, right? It's going to be different for absolutely everyone, but it's always going to be based on what is it that you love, right? And so today, play with that. Today, play with, what are the inherent gifts that I have within me? Who are my people? Who am I feeling called and pulled to? Am I willing to allow for more magic and play and curiosity in my life? Am I willing to move in that direction so that I can experience that mirrored back to me in the most playful and, I don't even want to say unusual, it wasn't unusual, but surprising ways, because that's what's available to you, right? You are the creator of your experiences. They are based on who you are, right? What you want and what that feels like. And when you know that and you move that out into the world, the universe can't help but mirror that back to you. And so enjoy the energy today, enjoy the curiosity, play with that. Who am I? What are the gifts that I may not even have realized was a gift because I've been doing it since I was a child? What are my strengths? What are the things that I forgot that I'm willing to bring into the world, perhaps even deepen my own awareness about it, deepen my own learning about that, deepen my own understanding of me. What is it to be human? Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.